Hi, welcome to the Black Experience Japan's Melanated Files. The purpose of this series is to highlight the black people living in Japan. Who are they?
My name is Devon Harris. I was born in Kingston, Jamaica, and I grew up in New York City. I initially came here for vacation, but I ended up loving it, and 4 years later I'm here. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm actually director of expansion for a global lifestyle club. So pretty much helping people travel all over the world as well as traveling myself. My experience has been amazing. That's why I've been here for the past 4 years. Of course, living in New York or living in America, it's a completely different feeling as to living here because you just overall feel safe. And you feel safe to the point where it's dangerous you might leave your house unlocked sometimes, or you might leave your phone somewhere. If in America that might be gone, but here in Japan, you feel way safer. So I definitely enjoy the ramen. What I like least about Japan is, it's a love and hate thing because Japanese and people in Japan, they go by the book. So if you go to a restaurant and you say, I want that cheeseburger right there, but I just don't want the cheese on it. They're like, nah, we have to do it exactly by the picture. So, there's a lot of, it's a good thing that they go by the book, but there's a lot of times where it's time consuming and they're just taking too long. And, I'm a very impatient person at times. So things like that, which is overall not a big deal, but those are things. The funniest thing that's happened to me in Japan, I'm gonna share a story about something that I witnessed. Is that okay?
Okay.
So I remember one time when I first came here, and I was out in Roppongi, if you guys know where that is. It's like a party area where you guys go and have fun. And there was a guy who was obviously drunk there, and the cops got called on this person. And I'm from America. When the cops get called, it's never a good situation. But what I witnessed that day absolutely changed my life, because when the police came, they the guy was being very belligerent, and then they used some kind of judo move on him, and they pinned him down to the floor. And then each person had an arm, a leg, and a leg, while another police officer went and got a blanket, and they literally rolled this guy up in the blanket. And they picked him up and brought him to the back of the truck. All you saw was his neck moving, just talking. So when I saw that, I was like, wow, people in America need to witness and see this, because no one got shot that day. But that was very interesting, very funny. Best life advice, I live by the philosophy that if you trust your gut, trust your intuition, never hold yourself back, and just go for it if you feel it. And the worst life advice I ever got is to play it safe, because everyone knows me, I don't play it safe. I rather learn, and if I lose, but I don't lose. I either win or learn. Can't we all just get along? Nah, but honestly, guys, yeah, definitely, show love. Show love first. Love to me is very important, and it's just showing respect for your common man and your fellow person, because you never know what someone is going through. And I just see that a lot of that's missing in the world today. So yeah, guys, show love first. You can find me on Instagram, of course, at Jamaica's Prince, JAMAICAS Prince, and also on Facebook at Devon Harris. I would say learn the basics. At least learn, some basic stuff, some greetings and stuff like that. But overall, guys, I would say if you want to come here and live, just come and do it. You can't prepare to come here. You just got to come and experience it for yourself. And once you come and experience the culture, you'll understand how simple it is to live here. And, I'm sure you'll love it like, we all do. I meet many foreigners here, and, we all have the same story. We came here to stay for a little bit, but we end up staying for a long time. So come and experience it for yourself. So I don't know about where you're from, but where I'm from, I grew up in New York City, and grew up in America, and I've experienced, different kind of racism. So the worst thing that you'll maybe experience here in Japan as racism is maybe people won't want to sit next to you on the train or something like that. You know what I mean? And if that's racism, hey, I'm fine with that all day. It's really no kind of racism that would stop you from coming here to Japan. So living here in Japan, I've been able to travel to all these different Asian countries. I've been to Singapore, Thailand, Philippines, all different parts of China. And it's been very fun, very interesting as a black person traveling, because people notice you more, and people may stare at you, but it's not in a malicious kind of way. They're just curious. And especially when I'm in China, if one person takes a picture of me, then everyone's going to take a picture of me. So that's never happened to me before in the States. So it's really interesting, to be able to do that. But to travel to those Asian countries and then come back to Japan, it's this is home base. You feel comfortable here. And before, when I lived in America, I wasn't able to tell the difference between different Asian cultures. Now I can tell the difference between a Japanese, a Chinese, and a Korean. So I think that's pretty cool.
Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to see weekly videos about the black experience in Japan, feel free to subscribe to this channel. If you know someone that would like to be featured, or if you yourself would like to be featured, send us a message on our Facebook page at The Black Experience Japan, or send us a tweet on Twitter at TheBlackXJP. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.